Y'all, we gotta breathe. We have to breathe, okay? Let's do some deep breaths. One more. It's too many Casa girls in this daggone house, y'all. I am freaking out. I feel like we are almost outnumbered. The original Villa girls are outnumbered almost by the Casa girls, and I do not like it. I do not like it. I do not like it. Now, I know we've been talking mad-ish about some of these girls, but baby, no. I'm not liking it. I'm not feeling it. I'm not enjoying it. I am thoroughly agitated, okay? When I tell you I watched the end of this and I was sitting there in like disbelief at some of these choices, we're gonna get into it. But before we do, y'all already know the drill. If this is your first time here, sit back, relax, watch the video through, and if you like what you see, you like what you hear, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you are one of my lovely members or subscribers, hey y'all, how y'all doing? I'm not doing good. I'm not doing good, okay? But let's get into Love Island USA Season 6, Episode 22. Kayla is still freaking out and crying because she feels like she has been delusional about Aaron. And Liv was like, girl, you're not delusional. We've seen it. We believed it too. Don't think it's you. It's not you. He's the problem. When I tell you that I have so much respect for Liv, when she says she's staying by her friends, she's staying by her friends, and I'm not mad at it. If she is not a plant, I believe they cast her because she is going to be the one to keep the girls together. When I tell you that Kayla was going off, she was going off, okay? She's even mad at Kendall. She's mad at Rob because what do you mean she's not me? What do you mean she's not Kayla? Like, she was having a field day. Homegirl started running around talking about something. Anybody want to sleep in a bed with me? Anybody want to share a bed? She spiraling. Serena's still going off like, this is why I move the way I move. I'm not going to let no 22-year-old swindle me like that. I'm sitting here like, calm down, Serena. Oh my God. The house, y'all, the villa is in complete shambles. And Serena is really pissed because she was just being physical with Cordell the other night when she was like cuddled up with him and touching on him and things of that nature, okay? She said that Cordell needs to have some respect, not just for her, but for himself. I said, come on. Listen, let me tell you something. I do believe that Cordell needed to go out there and do what he needs to do, okay? But he could have been a little bit more respectful. He could have. But you know, one thing about a man is once they feel played, they hold on to it, they throw it in the back of their mind, and they will use it against you when you don't see it coming. Do not play with these men because they will string you in and then throw it back in your face at any given moment. Baby, y'all, I am still in disbelief, so bear with me, okay? Bear with me. Leah's still pissed. She's like, these girls are sleeping in soul ties, and one's out here sucking some dry-ass chapstick off somebody's lips, and the other one is out here rubbing some dirty-ass feet. And they look the effing mess. I say, if y'all think these girls was going up in the beginning of this episode, the beginning of next episode, baby, the house, the villa, is going to burn down in flames. These girls are completely pissed off, hurt, devastated, everybody. See, right now, we just dealing with Kayla and Serena. But by the end of this episode, oh baby, y'all not even gonna know what happened come Sunday night. I'm telling you, I'm bracing myself for it now. So back at Casa, Aaron goes to talk to Rob because now he's feeling guilty. And he's realizing that Kayla is the one. After he done sat there and rubbed up on that girl, kissed up on that girl, touched up on that girl, now he's want to feel guilty and think about Kayla. Ooh, you dag on Aaron. Rob tells him that he did nothing wrong. You don't think he did nothing wrong, Rob? Seriously? Like, he literally just confessed his love or his like for this girl before he left. You don't think he did nothing wrong by what he was just doing in his villa? I know everybody's mad at Cordell, but I feel like Aaron was doing the most, especially because he made it seem like his eyes would never turn for anyone else. Almost like he wanted to be closed off and locked in with her. They was talking about meeting each other's families, falling in love in the future. So he, in my eyes, did the most damage. The most, okay? But Aaron, you are a slick mother effer. Let me tell you, did he not sit there and tell Rob to go push up on Daniela? For what? For what? Are you really doing what I think you're doing? Are you really trying to get Rob to bring Daniela back in his house? Are you crazy? Are you sick in the brain? Do you not know if Rob walks back into that house with that girl, what kind of chaos you have caused? After you used her up, now you want to spit her out and give Rob the seconds? And Rob, you're going to go take him? They in this together. Them two set this up so that he could bring Daniela back and then Aaron could go sneak around with her. I'm not beat. I see it. So then Aaron goes and talks to Daniela and basically lets her know, you know, I did this experiment. I'm done with you. And now I'm going to go back to Kayla. But you know what? You should check out Rob. Rob's a good guy. He's an upstanding dude. He likes animals and bugs. What? And then before he got up to walk away, he almost went to go kiss her. And I am sitting here like, oh yeah, it's a setup. It's a freaking setup, okay? And her dumb behind going along with it. I wouldn't be surprised if these three put this all together. I wouldn't be surprised. Back at the villa, Kayla is still going through this daggone phone. Jacoby like, girl, you done watched that video like 30 times. And I'm like, Kayla, put the phone down. This will not be good. Stop looking at it. Stop dwelling on it. Stop it. You are doing yourself mental damage. Please put the phone down. But shout out to Iggy for the translation. Shout out to him. Because if it wasn't for him, baby, them girls would have been sitting there trying to figure out what they was talking about. Making up scenarios. Maybe it wasn't as bad as it was. Oh no. Shout out to you, Iggy, for telling them exactly what he said. He said he wanted to kiss her. And he didn't want to hurt anybody. And Kendra and Rob was over there like, that's not Kayla. That's not Kayla. Ugh. Disgusting. Oh, I'm so disgusted, y'all. I'm so disgusted. So now that Daniela and Aaron are over, she's going to go focus on Rob. Thirsty, thirsty, thirsty. Danielle and Rob are talking, and she's telling him how, you know, he was on the top of her list. Well, I couldn't tell. Rob was like, well, you know, I liked you too, but you was, you know, stuck on Aaron, so I just let it play out how it was going to play out. So y'all really trying to do this? So y'all really sitting here trying to do this. She talking about, I could feel like I could talk to you about anything. You ain't even talked to this man for more than 5 seconds, and all of a sudden you just feel so open to him. You could talk to him about anything. You could stare in his eyes for hours and hours and hours. See, Daniela, I don't like her. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't like her. Call me a hater. Call me whatever y'all want to call me. I don't like her. I don't. Even at the end of this episode doing the recoupling, her energy was rubbing me wrong. Completely wrong. Miguel's contemplating on whether or not he wants to bring Sierra back. He can't figure out if it's like or lust. Baby, it's lust. We already know that, Miguel. It's lust. Is your relationship with her probably better than Leah? Probably. But we would never know because you and Leah didn't spend enough time. So I can't even be mad at Miguel for being Miguel because we all expect for Miguel to be Miguel, right? Right. Janae goes to Leah and asks her for advice because she can't figure out what she really want to do when it comes to Jacoby and Josiah. And I'm like, you asking Leah of all people, Janae? Don't ask Leah for advice. Her advice is going to be toxic. You're going to be caught up in some mess trying to do what Leah say do. Don't take no advice from her, okay? She said that, you know, Kenny's at her top and then like Jacoby and Josiah are like balancing each other out. She can't really pick one or the other. I'm like, girl, if you had to pick Jacoby. Not Josiah. If you have to pick Jacoby and not Josiah. And now Aaron decides that he wants to sleep outside. So you want to sleep outside now. After the whole time you've been up here rubbing on this girl, feeling on this girl, kissing on this girl. Now you feel bad. You done passed her off to Rob and you want to sleep outside so that you could get yourself together to go back to Kayla. Ooh, that daggone Aaron pissed me off so bad because, like, I understand that this is supposed to be a process to test your relationship, but you done played in that girl's face and you done played in Kayla's face, and you did a damn good job at it. Very manipulative. And I still want to bet my bottom dollar that you talked Rob into bringing that girl back to the villa on purpose. Oh, poor George done bought Kayla some coffee the next morning because he knows that she's going through it. Poor George been trying to talk to Kayla for the longest, and she has not been giving that man any type of play. Catherine's trying to get Kenny to choose between her and Sydney, and I'm like, what? You thirsty? Never mind. Never mind. Because then you talk Kenny into giving you a kiss. For what? These girls' energy this episode really threw me off. It really threw me off because it's like, pick me, choose me, choose me. Like, that's the energy that they was giving. And Kenny, you fell for it and you kissed her. And then after that kiss, you talking about something, you don't know what you gonna do. Janae's creeping in my mind all the time. But then I'm thinking about cuddling with Sydney. And now kisses with Kat. Like, sir, that one little kiss sways you? It moves you that much? Please, miss me. When I tell y'all, these men had pissed me off. They had pissed me completely off. Poor George once again goes to try to talk to Kayla and asks her how she feels about everything. Don't ask her nothing, because all she want to do is fall apart and start crying and talking about Aaron. And that's exactly what she did. That's exactly what she did. I think George is trying his best to try to get in there a little bit somehow, but baby, it's not going to work. I think he felt as though now that she's seen what Aaron was doing, she might open up a little more. But Kayla said, no, I'm too vulnerable. I don't want to make no rash decisions and do nothing stupid. And I'm not mad at you. That's called self-awareness and self-control. Because that's how a lot of us get caught up in some bull when we're vulnerable. And men like to take advantage of that. So I'm glad that Kayla did not fall into the trap of George, even though he does seem like a really nice guy. Just saying. So both villains get a text that the recoupling is tonight, okay? So you got the choice to stay single, recouple with your couple, or bring someone from Casa. Baby, my heart is in my behind at this point because I knew it was going to be bad. But I didn't think it was going to be this bad. I knew we were going to have maybe 2, 3 girls, but not almost the whole Casa Villa. Like, be effing for real, y'all. They had a time. A time was had. Let's get into this recoupling ceremony. Ariana shows up in her pretty yellow dress, looking good as always. Bob, earrings, dress, body, everything. Looking good. That's one thing Ariana gonna get right, baby. If she don't get nothing right, she gonna look good. They got all the Casa men standing up, and the girls are sitting on the couch, and then they have to choose what they want to do with these men. So Liv decided to couple up with Kane. And that was strange. I feel like Liv always ends up in these weird relationships, like Rob, Hakeem, Nigel, and now Kane. Like, I feel like she just be choosing people at this point just to say safe, because there's no way I feel like she and Kane could really work. She said that he's straightforward just like her, and she likes that. So if that's what it is, then I guess that's what it is. So now Nicole stands up and she chooses to be loyal to Kendall. Now me, I knew Kendall was gonna come out by himself. He better have, okay? Because I need a couple, and they're my couple. So he better have walked his little happy behind out there single. And he did. And I was happy. And I teared up, not gonna lie, y'all. I teared up because, like, oh, they chose each other. And I knew it all along. I've been telling y'all it's something between Nicole and Kendall that I'm really loving. Now, the people is saying that Kendall was setting up the boys at the house so that they could ruin their relationships and then him and Nicole could win. Either way, I'm fine with it. Okay? Because it brings us drama, something to talk about, and then I get my favorite couple at the end. I mean, it's a win-win for me. Okay? Now, Leah chose to stay loyal to Miguel. Leah, it's Miguel. We talking about Miguel. Are you serious? Stay loyal to him? Girl, you was better off being single or just picking some random man standing up there, because it's Miguel we talking about. And you know what Miguel did? Walk his little happy self out there with Sierra holding hands. Talking about I just wanted to see, what's out there. I really want to still get to know Leah. And then Leah talks herself talking about I kind of expected it, and I still like him. Child, Leah makes the bed that she lays in. Okay? She makes the bed that she lays in. I think she's a glutton for punishment. She has to be. My girl Janae stood up, and she was like, I choose to be loyal to Kenny. Now, y'all, I was so disappointed when Kenny walked out with Catherine. Kenny, really? Seriously? One little kiss did it for you? One little kiss and you switched up on my girl just like that? On the last day? Are you crazy? Are you kidding me? Y'all, that shocked the crap out of me. I'm not even gonna lie. I was literally shocked. Janae was like, so what is this? And he's like, well, I honestly am surprised that you're standing there by yourself, because I didn't think I had enough time to convince you about, how I felt. Kenny, no, he effed up. Kenny knows he effed up. Baby, when I tell you could see it in his eyes, he messed up. He couldn't even get his words out straight. Janae said, so who you got more chemistry with now? Because you're not going to waste my time. And he was like, it's you. He was like, so she was like, so then why is she here? You're wasting her time? And I'm sitting there like, give it to him. Give it to him. He deserves it. Give it to him. Child, Kenny, next episode going to be a mess. And you should be. You thought that she was going to have somebody and you wanted to play it safe, so you just dragged Catherine in here. Yeah, Catherine, go home. Go home. And what makes this worse is that these girls are now vulnerable, meaning they're up for elimination. So Serena's up for elimination. Leah's up for elimination. And I know people don't like Leah, and some people love Leah, and some people don't like Janae, and some people don't love Janae. I don't want none of my girls going home. Send those other thirsty Casa girls home. I'm mad. I'm mad about it. I'm mad about it. Yes, I'm biased. I like who I like, and I like the girls how they are. So Kayla has the chance to choose whether or not she wants to be loyal, single, or couple. Of course, nobody wants the couples with these men. Just tell the men to go home. Why are they even standing here at this point? Okay? Kayla said, I'm choosing me. I want to be single, because I'm definitely not choosing them men, and I don't want to choose Aaron. I find it very crazy how these women would rather be single and vulnerable than just to pick a man. Just pick a man. Aaron came out and he walked out by himself. So, he's excited because he sees her, and, he feels like, oh my God, this is great. And they like, he don't even know. Nope, he don't even know. He came down there and she was like, I saw a video. And he was like, oh, so what did you see? And she was like, what do you think I saw? He was like, no, just tell me what you saw, and then I'll tell you. I'll explain it to you later. Ariana said, we ain't got nothing but time, baby. I ain't got nothing better else to do. I said, me either. I got time. Explain, Aaron. Please explain. But did he really? Not really. He just wants to just test their love, test their connection, the way that this thing was supposed to go. Yeah, but you ain't have to do all the things that you was doing to test your relationship and your like and your love and all the other stuff for her. But okay, sir. And he's still standing on, he's going to explain it later. When Kayla turned to Kendall and said, when you said she's no Kayla, I dwelled on that all night thinking what she has that I don't. When I tell you my heart broke into freaking pieces, now, at first I was like, dang, now I'm kindling it. Now I'm kindling it. But when she said why, I got it. I got it. Like, she really was sitting there watching the video. She was watching the video over and over, trying to see what Daniela had on her, comparing herself to Daniela, trying to figure out what it was about her that Aaron was so indulged in, obsessed with. Dang. And I know Kendall probably didn't mean it, how she took it. But baby, I felt it. I felt it when she said it. I felt it. My freaking heart breaks for Kayla. It breaks. It breaks because I honestly, truly, really believe that she thought Aaron was the one. Or still is the one. I really believe that. Like, I second guess Serena sometimes, but Kayla, I don't question not 1 minute. Not 1 minute of it. So my heart really breaks for her. Liv tells Aaron that Kayla's too good for him. She is. You're right, Liv. I agree. She is. She deserves better? Yes, she deserves better. Child, daggone Aaron. Aaron's running this ish. He's sitting there looking like he's so distraught. You're not distraught. You mad you got caught. You thought you was going to be able to explain it to her. Explaining it to her and downplaying it. But she already saw it. You wasn't betting on her seeing that video at that time. And since she saw the video, it heightened. It made everything worse than the way you planned on explaining to her. You was going to act like, I did do a little kissing, but nothing serious. Yeah, you was going to downplay it. I know. I see it coming. But you got caught up. And you still wasn't going to be completely honest because you still was trying to ask her, but what did you see? But what did you see? But what did you see? Let me calm down. Let me take a break. Let's breathe in. Okay, next up. As if we needed any more unnecessary drama, Rob turns the freaking corner with Daniela. Now everybody is like, is that? Kayla was even clapping at one point. I guess she was happy that Rob found love until they realized that Rob found love with Daniela, who was just kissed up on Aaron. They're like, Aaron, this is weird. Aaron's like, I'll explain it later. No. You talked him into bringing that girl into this house. You knew it was going to be drama. You're going to try to downplay it and be like, oh, her and Rob connection was better. And that's why they ended up being together. Well, it was never that serious between us two, even though y'all spent the whole daggone casa together except for one night. Okay. You moving funny, Aaron. Moving funny. Rob don't even know why he chose her. Couldn't even give us a reason. Just talking about her family values. And we connected. And I saw a little smirk on your face. You almost got slapped, Daniela. You almost got slapped, Daniela. Okay? Child, I don't know why I got so much smoke for Daniela, but I do. And I do. Okay? Maybe to change. But as of right now, I got smoke for all the Casa girls. I do. Serena stood up and she chose to be single. How bad were the Casa men that these girls are risking elimination? When it's so easy to just couple up with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Just couple up with somebody. They'd rather be single than be with the Casa guys. That's crazy work to me. Crazy. But this one hurt me. I know we've been like, saying, Cordell be happy. But when Cordell walked around that corner with Daya, my heart literally dropped. I can't take it. I did not expect it. I don't know why I didn't expect it. Like, I did not expect it. Like, I expected him to be having fun and to explore. But I always, deep down inside, wanted him to come back to Serena. And that's probably never going to happen. Never. When Serena started clapping those hands, when she was like, I said, oh, she's about to go off. She's about to go off. Ariana asked him, how do you feel about her standing alone? He said, I kind of felt like she would be. Oh. Child. He was like, but I do kind of feel, messed up. And she was like, well, you wasn't feeling messed up when you was dry humping her in the bed and bouncing it and slapping it. He's like, I wasn't doing all of that. Yes, you was. Yes, you was, Cordell. Yes, you was. If you ask me, it feels like Cordell really didn't even care. She was like, I wanted you to explore. I wanted you to go have fun. But what I did not expect for you was to be disrespectful. And it clicked. It clicked for me. Cordell, you were moving you were moving like you weren't coupled up. And that's cool and all. That's definitely cool and all. But now you got to pay the consequences. I don't know what them consequences is, but at this point, my girl Serena's up for elimination. When she stuck her middle finger up at him and licked it, baby, I said, ooh, child, the house, the villa is about to burn the F down. It's too many Casa girls in this freaking house, and I don't like it. Janae's up for elimination. Leah's up for elimination. Serena's up for elimination. Leah's up for elimination. Aaron's up for elimination. I don't want to see none of my girls go. It's too many Casa girls. I do not like the way they just shook this house up. I was not ready for this. I knew it was going to be like 1 or 2. I did not expect for almost all of them to come back. The girls was like, oh, y'all really did y'all big one. Oh, yeah, they did their big one. They didn't hold back. They didn't hold back not 1 minute. They went over there and acted a complete fool. They gave no F's about y'all in this house. And I'm mad. I'm mad that they sent those Casa boys, because I'm sure they could have whipped up a few more Casa boys to send in there besides the ones that they did. Those men never stood a chance with them girls. They wasn't going to turn their head. But y'all sending some of the baddest girls over there in Casa. Whew. Now, y'all don't know how this work. But do they send in any more bombshells? I need to know. I need to know. I need to know. I'm stressed out. I'm stressed out. I'm glad we got a break, okay? Because I can't do it. I can't do it. I need a break. I need to regroup, okay? And we're going to be back on Sunday so we can figure out so we can see all this unfold. And that's going to be very messy. With all that being said, you guys, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, subscribe, notification, all that good stuff. Leave your comments down below, because I know y'all got a lot to say. And if you have nothing to say, go ahead and drop me some yellow hearts to let me know you was here and show me some love. Baby, I'll talk to y'all later. I gotta go. Peace.